Hey, everybody. Welcome to Twiddler's Place. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's Tuesday, almost hump day for those of you who are excited about tomorrow being hump day. So, pull game tonight. Hashtag pull game to get in on the duck race for 2 free MSH Play booster packs. There are still some pulls left. Not a ton, but there are some if you're interested in getting in. Miss Twiddler is currently helping me try to get the cards together and everything. So, be patient. We will get everything together really soon. Let me get everybody else on the board here in the meantime so that we can get you guys all in on it. All right, so let's see. Sounds like F, that's magic. You are in. F, that's magic. All right, you're in. Let's see. MTG Obsession. All right. Got you in Greg Marston. You are in. I got to get all your names in that pre-purchased. So, Festival Collectibles, what's up, buddy? I think that's right. Collectibles. That's right. Collectibles. Where am I? Oh, I didn't see there, Brian. My bad. Let me take a look up here. Let me take a look. You are AI the Salty Gamer. Okay, you are way up. Okay, hold on one second. You are way, way up just after I put it in. Okay, hang tight for me. So let's get up here. All right, we got, let's see, we got Brian Giles. Actually, yep, Brian Giles. MTG, and then AI Al the Salty Gamer. Al the Salty Gamer. Love it. All right, then we got Caitlin. Let's see, go down here. Yes, then Caitlin, so on and so forth. All right. All right, let's see. We got Caitlin, Fat Luggage, Cardboard Splendor. Let's see, Superbacker. JWP Frog, Sebastian, Genesis Nightmare. Let's see, Sebastian. Then I got JWP already. Let's see, Sebastian. There we go. Genesis Drellor. Let's see. Genesis Nightmare Drellor. Oh, it's not sliding. That's why. Okay, there we go. All right, Investable Collectibles. Spence MTG, Dan Paz, Steve P. Mayor Pulls be plenty. All right, let's see. Taking a look here. F, that's magic. MTG Obsession, Gregory Marston, Investable Collectibles. Let's see. Al is as Alex. Okay, I'll change Alex in a minute. Let's see. Yo. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Heard about that, MTG Gaming Bob. Cardboard Splendor. I got you already, buddy. You're in there. Let's see. There is Gaming Bob. MTG Gaming Bob. There's Rusted. Infection. All right. Let me get Alex. We'll get Alex Burgess in there too. All right, very cool. Very cool. All right, let me make some adjustments here. I got to give Miss Twiddler some more names if we got more names to put on the list. So hang tight for me real quick. Don't know if we do. Okay. All right, so Genesis Nightmare. All right, there are a few left. I'm going to do some stuff real quick while we're waiting for anybody else to get in on the pull game. Move some stuff around here real quick. This stuff here. And move this stuff up. There we go. All right. Seems like everybody's waiting for Hobbit on Friday. I didn't want to run this on Friday, obviously. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. Wow. Did they something less than cryptic? Is it debuting at Gen Con? I think they said, didn't they say it was going to be a Gen Con and it ended up not being a Gen Con? All right, let me get this plugged in real quick. Oops. Where is my... Oh, my cord is missing. Hang tight. All right. Plug in the cord so I can do my scanning tonight. All right. Box here. All right. We got this off to the side. All right, guys, I will be ready momentarily. Then we'll get the duck race going. All right, let me get this situated for tonight. Am I behind a little bit? Sure I am. All right, let's see. Today is 8/4. This Friday, I'm going to be doing the top of the month giveaways. So that'll be this Friday instead of today, since we're doing the pull game and some other stuff. So, all right. Got today's stream loaded. All right. Let's plug this in. See what we got. Yep. Okay. See if I've got this going. Not yet. All right. Turning that on. Yes. Allow. Let's make that happen. And we're good there. All right. And I think we're good. I think we are good for the moment. All right. Let me see here. Okay, getting it all set up. Saw the mocks. What else we got in the pool game? I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. All right. Anybody else want in on the pool game? We're going to be, I'm going to be doing some duck races and some other stuff. We'll get to the pool game in probably about 10 or 15 minutes. Give a few more people an opportunity to buy in if they want in. And let's see. Okay, I think we are good. Let me turn this off for now. There we go. This way we've got everything. All right, rusted infection. You are the last one in. One more, we can do 3 packs. One more, and we can do 3 packs. We'll put them up here. I am expecting it, so. All right, hang on 1 second now. I got to get 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. There we go. Cosmic Seeds is in. There we go. All right, now we hit 20. So got that in. And then let me put my pre-purchases for the pull game in. Heavy, Rusted, Flumancer. Let's see, Brian Giles. All right, Travis Meyer, Patrick Cards and Review, and Drillor. And there's Drillor. All right, there we go. Pre-purchases right there. Everybody else right here. Buying a house instead. Nice. House is better. Yep. Ryan Chelsea. in my honest opinion, humble opinion, BOUNTIES should be far more transparent in their communication. Walls, windows, that type of thing. Talking about a shot of Johnny Walker. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right, let me take a look and see if I got anybody else joining us right now. And we do not. All right, so we are going to set this up. Let me do some rolls here real quick. All right, roll is 4, and my die went hiding on me. Hang on one second. Let me pull this up. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, you went on the other side. You're hiding me. Hiding from me. 4 and a 6. So we're doing 10 tonight. Nice. All right. All right, so we're going to set this for 3 minutes. Didn't get my extra duck. I believe that I did. Let's see. Hold on. So we've got Greg. We got you twice here. And let me see. And Greg, I got you a third time right here. So there's your extra duck. I got you, brother. Let's see. Taking a shot of Johnny Walker. Didn't get my extra duck. Where we use the secret weapon. Nice. All right. So there we go. Got everybody? All right. Setting her up. Shuffling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. Good luck. The last comment I got is Gregory Marston saying thanks. All right. So, and oh, I never pinned it, so it's off the pin, so we're good to go there. All right. Give me a drink here. That is a lot of duck. Yep. We like it that way. All right. Let's see. As of right now, a few more of these listed here. At the moment, no, we are good. So, if you want to bring those to me, yeah. Thank you, madam. All right. Can't even see with my duck because there's so many ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, 50, 40. 40 in there. Where's my pack? My pack is up here. All right, we got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 41 seconds. Hit that like button, guys, if you get an opportunity. It's a shinty duck. All right, 34 seconds. And, oh, look at Genesis coming from the back to take it. Holy smokes, that was just out of nowhere. Congratulations, brother. All right, move this around. Man, that was pretty cool. All right, gonna do some stuff here real quick. Move this stuff around. All right, let's go ahead and crack these real quick for you. Excuse me. I kind of got like hiccups going on. All right. Yeah. Wins on Whatnot, too? Oh, man. Okay. Let's take a look here, see what you got. Anybody seen a bunch of them new Hobbit cracks yet? Anybody impressed? Vision Quest? Only a couple times? I've won 4 or 5 times on Whatnot. Agent Phil Coulson. And finally, ooh, Dark Fortress. Okay. All right. Captain America's Shield. Nice little pull for you there, buddy. Congratulations. I hate that I like the set. And it's so expensive. I should have all my stuff, not all my stuff, some of my stuff here on Friday. So that'll be exciting. All right. You are very welcome. Very welcome. All right. I think I did get another order here. Let's take a look real quick. We got Sebastian Royce in on it. Okay, let's add Sebastian Royce. Oh. And I'll have to make you a card, Sebastian. Hang tight. Let me get this sleeved up here real quick. That puts us right at a regular amount of pulls sold for the regular standard games back in the day. I think it's like 130, 132 we're at right now. Let me take a look. Just to be safe, we got, 133. 133 we're at. So we're very close. That is awesome. So anybody else who wants in, there's definitely more pulls that I can add as more people get in, but time is running super short. I'll be starting the game soon, and once I start the game, it'll have to close. And only because I don't want to take away from those people who are in it. I guess I could, see, I'd have to add more pulls, and I don't want to do that in the middle because those pulls could have been in there for other people. So we will close it at some point. So, ooh. All right, Kylan bought in as well. So let me get that real quick. All right, Kylan for 5 as well. All right. Oh. All right, Kylan, I got you. Let me grab some cards real quick. Miss Twiddler bringing them all back to me? I guess she did. All right. I think Miss Twiddler, oh, she did. She brought them all back to me. So let me grab these. We got Sebastian Royce. Let me get you on here. 5. All right, Sebastian, got your card. Kylan, got your card. All right, and we got one more. Let's see. Let's see. Steve P in for 10. All right, 2 pulls for Steve P. 2 sets of pulls. There we go. Michael Superbacker in the house. Yes, he is. All right, so that puts us at right now 138. Oh no, I got to put in Steve P. That'll be 148. Perfect. Okay. All right. So get this here. Let me get these in order here so that I can set them out here in just a moment. G-H-J. Kylan, and then Steve. Sebastian, and then Steve. There we go. All right. And then I got extra cards if anybody gets in the next couple of minutes. All right. We'll make sure I got everything that I need here. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the extra 50. So there's 148 in. 148 in. Let's see. So let me take 2 out real quick. All right. That's 2 out. That's 148. So we'll make that 146. And the reason I want to make it 146 is because we have to add in the Twiddler cards. All right. So let me show you guys what's going to happen here. So let me shut this down real quick. You guys are asking what else is in it. All right. So here's, I'll go through this in just a second. So tonight, instead of regular bundles, because we got our little, oh, let me blockade this stuff. Looks like we got some more orders coming in, so I'll have to add some more. All right. So because we've got our, okay, yeah, everything's random. Everything's random anyways in this game. So, all right. So anyways, because we got Hobbit coming on, I'm doing 2 collector, or sorry, not collector, but gift bundles tonight for the actual, for the Twiddle cards. So we got Marvel gift bundle and Spider-Man gift bundles. So I'm doing gift bundles instead of regular bundles. All right, so those are your special bundles. Obviously in here, I have collector packs and play packs. So we got more in there. All right, and let me cross this off. No problem. I'm not starting the game just yet. Everything's good. Everything's good. All right, and then I'm going to show you guys all of this stuff on the wheel. What's up? Cards Review, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right, so here is what, here we go. We're going to go from top to bottom. So I put 12 items in on the actual, here, let me get this to, there we go. All right, on the wheel tonight, 12 prizes. So we got Mox Amber. That is your top hit right there. And then the next one will be a Hobbit Collector Pack. That's going to be coming Friday. And then Foil Aether Barrier. Very nice right there. I think that was scanned it at 45 on that one. Chaos Bounty Collector Pull. So I will pull a Chaos Bounty for you tonight. And we'll see what we can do for you there. All right. Then we got a Black Panther Hope Enduring. And that is the double-sided King T'Challa. That's actually the card. And then the Black Panther is the other side there. So, all right. Then I've got a Urza, Lord High Artificer. Kabira Evangel. That is a foil version. The Hobbit Play Booster Pack. I got 2 of those. So we're going to do one here. Then we'll do a Final Fantasy. Then we'll do another Hobbit Play Booster Pack again on Friday. We got a Ley Line of Anticipation and then a Superheroes Play Booster. So those are your 12 prizes on the wheel tonight. So pretty cool. I got 2 more pulls to even it to 150. Oh, okay. I think there was another one that came through too, Brian. And I'm going to count everything up before I run the game. So let me double check here and see. Brian said he got 2 more. All right. So we got Steve P and then Brian Giles for 2. All right. So I'm going to take this 2 right here. Let's change that to a 5. We're going to pull this one up to 2 here. And then we're going to do Brian Giles down here. Brian Giles, MTG. Oop. All right, there we go. Let me make your card for 2. Brian Giles, rounding us out. Very cool. Thank you, buddy. All right, so we'll do 2. Brian Giles, MTG. There we go, buddy. Very cool. All right. We'll put you up top here. Then I'm going to have to, hey, Miss Twiddler. She's like way in the back. I may have to randomly do this myself tonight. So, all right. So I've got these. I've got these over here. I said I was going to pull those other ones out. So you got 2 more. So let's put those back in. So we got 50 right there. All these can go. No, wait a minute. All but 2. So let me do this. I'm going to add 1 here and 1 here. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So let me do this. All right. Miss Twiddler? All right. So here's what I'm going to do. On screen where you guys can see me, I'm going to slide the twiddles in. And then I'm going to do some shuffling. So there's going to be some of this, and some of this, some of this, and some of this. And then we'll grab some of this right here. All right, so we're doing a nice little mix job here. Oop. Okay. Think we got it. Now, even I don't know where the stuff is. So you guys can see I'm kind of mixing it up. Putting some in the back here. I'll put some right here over here. All right. Now, if for some reason we're short, I'm pretty sure there's 150 pulls here to cover the 150 that we got going on. I have the extra pulls, so I can definitely add those in at the very end if needed. All right, and these are the single pulls for the buy-ins. Remember, buy-ins get 2. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and bring this up so you guys can see it. This is everything that was purchased. Let me see, not including. So Genesis Nightmare was the last one. I just got to add more to it real quick because of the purchases. So hang tight. Pull game, battle screen. Where is there's the duck race, wheel of names. Okay. There's the wheel of names. Let me add everything after Genesis. So we got, let's see, Sebastian, Kylan, Steve P. Here we go. All right, this is for every 5-pack that was pulled. So when you bought a 5-pack, these are all the 5-pack purchases that you get for purchasing a 5-pack. All right, Heavy Metal Twice, Rusted, Flumancer, Greg, JWP Frog, Fat Luggage, Brian Giles, Caitlin, Goat, Travis Meyer, Patrick Garrett, MTG Card Review, Drillor, Genesis Nightmare, Sebastian Royce, Kylan, and Steve P. Twice. That is where we stand at the moment. All right. Let me double check one more time before I close this out. Oh, we got one more order. So I can add in another set. MTG Cards and Review getting a bounty attempt and another set. Okay. So Cards and Review, let me put you on the wheel here real quick. All right, put you on the wheel. Let me also put you in here. MTG Cards and Review, you're now there. Let me double check, make sure we are at 155. 155, yep. All right, so I got to put 5 more in. And then after everything is said and done, he wants a Chaos 6-pack. So let me get you down here. Chaos Play Bounty for 6. Nice. Okay. All right. And I think we're going to cut it off now. So let me go back over here. We are good. Let me go in and shut her down. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating. You guys are awesome. I have just shut it down. All right, and let's get back to it. I'm going to start this pull game here momentarily. All right, let me grab a set of 5 to put in. All right, throw those in. All right, set of 5 moving out here now that we're done. And we'll go ahead and just randomly slide these in. There we go. All right. I think we are good to go. All right, folks. Now, only thing left I have to do is put everybody in random order. So, let me load a bolt. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. No problem. I am going to leave this here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this off for a quick second while I do my shuffling. So give me a quick second here. Let's see. Standard screen. Boom. All right. So let's randomize. All right. Folks. All right. Help. Random. Randomize range. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, none together yet. Holy smokes. Did I pull 1 and nobody is together? Holy smokes. That is awesome. The first roll and nobody is together. See, what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep from everybody pulling like 20 pulls in a row. And pulling all the good stuff all at once. Want everybody to enjoy the game. So we did the roll. All right, cool. That worked out really good. So let me flip on back over here. Turn the screen back on. And this is our, we start with Cards and Review, Greg Marston, Brian Giles, Flumancer, so on and so forth. You see them all. Greg almost starts us and Greg ends us. MTG Cards and Review is down there too. So it looks like we are good to go. All right. Random, all done. I think we are set, folks. We are set. All right. Let me put these cards in order. Cards and Review. All right. Greg Marston. Brian Giles, Flumancer. Brian Giles. Flumancer. Fat Luggage, Travis Meyer. Fat Luggage. Travis Meyer. Brian Giles again. Steve P. Rusted Infection. Brian Giles. Steve P. Rusted Infection. Goat Flumancer Patrick Garrett. Goat Flumancer Patrick Garrett. Travis Heavy Metal JWP Frog. Travis Heavy Metal JWP Frog. Travis Heavy Metal Patrick Garrett. Travis Heavy Metal Patrick Garrett. JWP Kylan Drellor. JWP Kylan Drellor. Caitlin Goat Genesis. Caitlin Goat Genesis. Which Genesis? 3. Genesis 3. Okay. Rusted Flumancer Steve P. Rusted Flumancer Steve P. Rusted MTG Sebastian. Rusted. MTG Cards and Review. I got to make you one. Another one. All right. MTG Cards Review. Sebastian. Let's see. Sebastian, Fat Luggage, Genesis, and Greg. All right. I think we're good to go. What do you think, folks? 42 minutes in, and we're finally getting the game started. All right. Oh, somebody tried to call me. Hang on one second. Let me take a look here. Nope, not for me. All right. Let's get this all set. Got everything on, and here we go. There we go. 16K. Nice. When is end of month stream? You mean beginning of month? On this Friday. This Friday, Greg, I'm doing the giveaways for the top of the month. This Friday. I don't want to try and wean it in with how long it takes for me to get this all set. So, all right, you know how the drill goes, folks. Good luck to you. I'm going to put this into a thing. Let me pull this back real quick so you guys can see me pulling. So just random. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here we go. Cards review. You are up first. Let me minimize that screen real quick. Get back up here. Right. And I'm going to have this one up a little more. So hang tight for me real quick. Let me pull this up. And do, and do, and do. There we go. All right. Cards and review. Here we go, buddy. Good luck. All right. First one is Electrolyze. Electrolyze. That's the wrong version. Didn't mean to scan it. There we go. Electrolyze. Let me do them this way. Pack. All right, pack. The Might Stone and Weak Stone. The Fire Crystal Foil. Very nice. And a buy-in. Very nice. That one's a $17.50 card for you there. All right, so a pack and a buy-in for cards and review. Move this out of the way here for now. Get your cards over here. Pack and buy-in. And let me get you on the wheel here real quick. Let me move this wheel up. Oh, that's kind of, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, and then, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. And, well, look at that. You're at the end here already. So we'll go ahead and copy that. And boom and boom. All right, you are on the board now. And back to it. All right, that's your buy-in card. As a Neheb Dreadhorn Champion. And a pack. We'll roll your pack real quick. So 1. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Pack's out of the way. Raphael's Technique. All right, and if you want, what I can do, I don't know if you guys want this or not. Might slow things down a little bit, but I can go through. Let me see if it'll. I don't know if it'll. It's not going to scan through the. Oh, it might. That one there. There you go. 476. We saw that one for $3. Fire Crystal, 1175. Foil version is 1748. This way, you guys can see the value that you're getting. On the pulls. All right, card review. There you go. Get another set of team bags here. I got to set it up a little bit differently. Miss Twiddler is busy tonight. She was unable to sit in here like before. You know, prizes on the wheel. Pull game is sold. Well, it's not sold out, but it's closed. It's closed. So, all right. So, Jacer Faz, just watch for a second, and I'll show you. Watch for a quick second. All right. To go through the prizes one more time with everybody. All right. Top hit is Mox Amber. That's top hit tonight. Hobbit Collector Pack, which will be done Friday when I get them in. Aether Barrier Foil. It's about $45, $46 on that one. It's about $80 for the Mox Amber. Chaos Bounty Collector. Pull. So after this, I will pull whoever I pull this for gets a Chaos Collector Bounty pull. And then we've got King T'Challa and Black Panther Hope Enduring. Urza, Lord High Artificer. Kabira Evangel Foil. A Hobbit Play Booster Pack on Friday. Final Fantasy Play Booster. Hobbit Play Booster Pack on Friday. Leyline of Anticipation and a Superheroes Play Booster. That's 12 prizes. The two Twiddle prizes for pulling a Twiddle tonight. First one is a gift bundle, Spider-Man gift bundle. All right, and that's odd. And then even is the Marvel gift bundle. So 2 gift bundles tonight. 2 gift bundles instead of regular bundles for the Twiddles tonight. There we go. All right. Okay, Greg, I got it all covered for you now, so. All right, so we are good to go. All right, here we go. All right, so now this is how it works. Greg Marston is up. Let me move some stuff over here so that I can do this a little more efficiently because I'm going to get all bass backwards and everything. All right, so now Greg is up. We highlight him in red. He's got 5 coming to him. This is the pull box. The pull box, this has 150 cards in it. These cards range anywhere from prizes to buy-ins to packs to vintage pulls. All right, so vintage pulls right there. And then these are, when you get a buy-in, you get a consolation prize right here. It's basically a $1.52 card. And then your name gets put on the wheel for all the prizes that I just showed tonight. So Greg, you're up now. So we'll do 1, do 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now if you pull a Twiddle card, so I've put Twiddle cards in the game, all right? Twiddle card looks like this. It's what I'm named after, basically, all right? It's a Twiddle card. Me and Mrs. Twiddler signed it. You get a custom-made, where are they at? I don't even have them right here. I have to find them. But anyways, you get a custom-made dragon shield cover that I made for these. And then when you pull them, you get one of the gift bundles we randomly roll for it. So 2 of those are in the game. All right. Here we go. Greg, we got you an Earth Surge. We got you a foil Earth Surge. And look at that already. Already you got yourself a Twiddle card. Holy smokes. All right. And then a pack. And then a Helga Skittish Seer. And a buy-in. All right, so your random buy-in card is Sinbad foil. Sometimes these scan in the pack, sometimes they don't. There you go. Foil Sinbad. Wow, and already a Twiddle card. All right, so buy-in. You get your name on the wheel twice. Ah. Wow. Tell me that wasn't freaking weird. Holy smokes. All right. All right. So that takes care of the buy-in. The pack will roll for. And right now we've got a roll for an odd is the Spider-Man gift bundle. An even is the Marvel gift bundle. All right, here we go. It is a 5, so it will be the Spider-Man gift bundle. And you just let me know. I can crack it at the end of the stream, or I can send it to you. That is 1 down. 1, potentially 2 to go. So what I do is, if we pull the other one quickly, I'll insert another Twiddle card, and we'll do a collector pack on that. All right. All right, so that is there. Congratulations on that. Let me see if I should have those sleeves right here. Don't know what happened to them. I don't know why my Twiddle sleeves would be missing. Give me 1 quick second here. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Huh. I'll have to find them after the stream. I don't want to hold up the stream, so we'll find them after the stream, and I'll get that sleeved up for you, Greg. Congratulations on that. Let me go ahead and pull your pack real quick. Your pack number roll is going to be a 4. So we'll pull from 4 real quick. That is a Duskmorn Play Booster. All right, Rip Spawn Hunter. And that is it for that pack there. All right. Yeah, I don't know where my, I had a whole box of them sitting in here. Don't know where they went. I moved things around the other day to kind of clean up. And I know I put it somewhere, so. All right, there we go. Greg, you are good to go there. Brian Giles, you are now up. Brian Giles pulling for 2. All right, here we go, Brian. Got 1 here for you. Got 1 here for you. All right, here we go. Good luck to you. Oh, Swords to Plowshares. Nice. That is the JP Alt Art. Swords to Plowshares, 35.80. That is the foil version, actually. There you go. I scanned it at 30 the other day, so it's gone up a little bit. Wow, very nice. Very nice, Brian. Nice little 2-pull snip right there for you. I got to pull a pack for you. So let's roll for a pack. All right. You're also a 4, as you can see. Let's see what we got here for you. That is an Aether Drift Play Booster. That's a good question. Twiddler's Place cards. No, I have Twiddler's Place cards is just a I'm almost out of those anyways. I got to get some new ones. But the whatchamacallits are still, I got a whole bunch of sleeves still. So we put them in those sleeves. So there you go, Brian. Very cool. Congrats on that. That's nice. And that's just that set right there. So, all right, Brian Giles. Boom. All right. Pack off to the side. I'm going to try and make it a little easier for you guys to see the rolls and stuff. Kind of turning it a little bit so we can see this. All right, Flumancer, you're up next. We got 5 pulls for you. All right, here we go. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Flumancer, you got a pack. You got a Scrap Trawler. Scrap Trawler Body Launderer. Pack. And another pack. All right, so we got 3 packs. A couple of cards. All right, Flumancer, let me go ahead and roll. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 rolls here for you. All right, so we got a 6, 6, 4, and another 4. So we got a 6, 4, and 4. All right, so let's go down here to 6, 6, 6, Superheroes, 4, Turtles Collector, and 4. Edge of Eternities, nice. Okay, not bad. Not bad. So we'll do this real quick. All right, here we go. So we got Alien Invasion. All right, Edge of Eternities. Halia, Guided by Light. Ooh, 459. We'll sleeve that one up for you. And Monoist Circuit Feeder. All right, and Turtles. Ooh, Command Tower Surge. I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a lot because it's a common, but why not check it? Ooh, dang it. I keep scanning it. It's not a Ketria Triome. All right, not even going to worry about it. Mountain also. Turtle Van. Chrome Dome. Rat King. Oh, 172, 276. All right. Rat King Verminster. 266. Underworld Breach. Mythic. Drink 'em if you got 'em. 713. Turtles Forever foil. And it doesn't even want to scan. I don't think it has any value. But a signed art card. Signed art card right there. All right. Very nice. All right. Get those in here. Flumancer. Thank you for that set. I think you got a couple more sets coming. A couple more sets of pulls. All right. Next up is Fat Luggage with 2. His first 2. All right. Good luck, Fat Luggage. All right. We got 1 and 2. All right. We got a pack. And a Fauna Shaman. Or Shaman, or however you guys want to say it. 363 on that one, and a pack. All right, where is my die? Where'd you go? There you are. All right, let's see. And that is a 5. And oh, look at that, Lorwyn Eclipsed. Another collector pack immediately. Nice. He's packing and his underworld's been breached. Nice. All right, here we go. Formidable Speaker, foil. And 968, not bad. Elemental Spectacle. Soul Immolation, Mythic, drink 'em if you got 'em. Is that a 321? It is. Oko, 180. Is that 287? It is. Oh, Harmonized Crescendo. Nice. 6283. Look at that. Holy crap. That is not right. That is not right. Hold on. It's card number 384 foil. It's 1129. We'll take that, though. We're not complaining. I almost thought it was 62. Holy smokes. There we go. All right. Harmonized, Soul Immolation, and Formidable Speaker. There you go. Yeah, I was hoping it was the big one, but it wasn't quite. Wasn't quite. But that's all right. That's all right. We had to double check. We had to double check. That's right. Still nice. That's right. See, so sometimes one of the things about playing this game is you can make up for some of, and it's not all the time, obviously, but you can make up for some of your misses in your actual regular hits with a pack. You know, we pull a pack, and the pack can pay off for you. So that's kind of what I like about putting this game together. Is a pack can sometimes save what you might, you spend $40 on a pack of 5, you pull $3 worth of cards. Well, you can't say 3, like $10 worth of cards or whatever, and then you pull a $40 pack and get a $60 or $50 or $20 card or something that helps. So very cool. All right, Travis Meyer, you're up next with a 5. Doing 5 with you, my friend. All right, let's turn this sideways a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. We'll take those. 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, vintage reserve list pull. That's out of the vintage box. It's right here next to me. I'm just going to randomly grab one for you. A buy-in. Nice. Another vintage. You got 2 vintage. Harmonic Prodigy. Let's see what Harmonic Prodigy comes out to. 474. And another, and a pack. Wow, you almost went, had you gotten the Twiddle card, that would have been, we call that the Super Twiddle. Because you got one of everything, pretty much. So, all right. So, let's get this over here. I'm going to pull 2 random cards for you here. All right, there's 1. And that sounds like Lord Kylan. All right, here we go. And 2. All right. First one is Wall of Blossoms from Stronghold. 472, not too bad. And, oh, Artifact Blast from Antiquities. Nice. It's not super expensive now, but it is Antiquities. And that would be a cool addition to any collection right there. So there are your 2 vintage reserve list pulls. I do have some beta. I have a beta and alpha, several unlimited, revised, and then all the, they call them the 4 horsemen, I guess, you know, with your Antiquities and your Arabian Nights and all that stuff in there as well. So, all right, your buy-in. All right, your buy-in is Blaster Combat DJ. Oop, that has gone down to 98 cents. So we will push that aside and play another one. It's got to be at least $1. All right, this one is Steel Leaf Champion. I got tons of cards in there, but you know they change daily. So there you go. $1.25 for that one. Very nice. That's your buy-in. We'll get you on the buy-in. Let's see here real quick. Wheel of Names. There you go. Travis Meyer. And Travis Meyer. There you go. All right. You are on the wheel. It's for all these prizes at the end of the night. And then we'll do your pack now. All right. Let's roll. Rolling. All right. Let's see if I can get this to roll up this way. There we go. Oop. It's a 3. Lauren Eclipse Booster Pack. Kin Binding. 28. And there's a nice little Twiddle card. Put that over here. Obviously, guys, I take the Twiddle cards, but if you want them, please let me. Rusted wants all of his Twiddle cards. He uses them. So definitely, you know, if you want them, you want to keep them, definitely let me know. Travis Meyer, there you go, buddy. Appreciate you, my friend. I would love some Arabian Nights. I got some in there. It's not a whole ton because I don't have a whole ton, but I have probably about 200 cards in my vintage collection here. Maybe, yeah, I'd say 200. Pretty darn close. So, all right, Brian, you are up for your second time now. All right, here we go. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go, 5. All right, we got a buy-in, a pack, Doc Ock, very nice master planner right there. It's $9 right there, not too shabby. We got another pack and a buy-in. All right, look at that, 2 packs and 2 buy-ins. Get you on that wheel twice. All right, let me grab you a couple of buy-ins. We'll scan these real quick. All right, well, we got Curd Ape foil. Curd Ape foil. That is that the 9th edition? It is. $1.86 on that one. All right, an archive trap. $1.09. There we go. Very nice. I'll get you on the wheel 4 times real quick. Brian Giles. Let's see. Here we go. Highlight you there. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. All right. And then we got your packs here for you. Let's roll. There it is. All right. Here we go. Let's see. You know, I'm going to turn this sideways so I can roll up against it. All right. There's a 5. And a 3. I just don't want to get stuck underneath the thingamajig there. All right, 5. Avatar, Play Booster, and a 3. Avatar Collector. That is a 3rd collector pack. Holy smokes. Wow. I usually don't, you know, when I shuffle them all and put it all in there. They usually don't come up. Collector packs, because they're scarce, usually, you know, get shuffled somewhere up in there. But Brian, nice little couple of hits there real quick. So let's see if we get that Avatar into this one. All right, here we go. Aang's Iceberg. Aang's Iceberg. Bifong's Bounty Hunters. All right, let's see. Anything there? Nothing there. Put that there. Avatar Collector. Oh, Earthbending time. There we go. Okay, here we go, my friend. Oh, it's in the front here. So let's get you all. There we go. All right. Elemental Teachings. This one's not wanting to scan. All right. If anybody knows that there's stuff on that one, here's Treetop Village. Foil, 139. Suki. Waterbenders Restoration, 393. And Ko, the Face Stealer, 102. All right, there you go. All right, we got that one there for you. The rest of these, unless you can tell me if that darn Elemental Teachings has any value, we'll just slide this in right here. Brian, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that from now on, when I do these pull games, it's not right around new release time. Because if it's right at a new release date on something, everybody be, you know, kind of saving up for one thing and all that stuff. So I get it. All right. Next up, Steve P. All right, Steve P, you are up, my friend. Going for 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thanks again. Waiting the wheel. Yes, of course. Of course. All right, here we go. So we got a pack for Steve. Aclazot's Deepest Betrayal. Very nice. That one was about 11, 12 bucks. Let's see what it's at now. 11.26 for the foil. Grid Monitor. 5.67. Buy-in. And a Paleoloth. There you go. Oh, man. Goes from a regular down to 317 for the foil. Hang on to that. That's going to rebound, I think. So, all right. So we get a pack and a buy-in. Let's get your buy-in here. We got here Outcaster Trailblazer. All right. Get your name on the wheel. It's having a stronk. It's having a stronk. Steve P. Right there. Okay, am I good? I am currently on Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi, I'm hoping if it goes down, I'm going to have to reset and everything. So, did you guys see? Steve, did you see everything on your? I don't know if you saw it all. So we got your pack. And then we got your Jeskai Revelation came out of the pack, along with your Outcaster as your buy-in, Paleoloth, Grid Monitor, Aklazats. All right, the pack was Tarkir Dragonstorm. And the Jeskai Revelation is what I pulled out of that. All right, back to Rusted. Uh, 702. 702 on that Jeskai Revelation. All right, yeah, Rusted's now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Pack. Comet Storm. Cerebral Vortex. There you go. Nice. 982 on that one. Another pack. And an Avenging Hunter. 493. Not too bad on your cards. Couple of packs for you here. Just get you set. Plants versus Zombies. All right, here we go. We got a 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4. Spider-Man Play Booster. And a Spider-Man Play Booster. My gosh. I know you don't like this set, buddy. I know you don't like this set. All right, let's see if we can't pull some heat for you in here at least. At least get you something. All right, Arachne, Psionic Weaver, Foil, Spooderman, there you go. Spooderman. Pack number 2. Got Spinner and Spiderling. Spinneret and Spiderling, excuse me. Raging Goblinoids. That are your 2, my friend. Right. Rusted, thank you so much once again for the support. That is just the first of 3 for you, though. So we got some more coming. Hopefully we'll have some better stuff coming up. All right, Goat's all in, man. He's been back and just helping out, man. Very, very cool of you. Appreciate you. All right, Goat. Here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, here we go. We got a pack, a buy-in, slip out the back, $4. Ratchet Field Medic, $297, and another buy-in. All right. 1 and 2. All right. First one is Conundrum Sphinx. $1.30 for the foil version. And overcharged amalgam. Oh, wait a minute. Is that right? 71, 363. 121. There you go. All right. And get you goat. We'll get you on the wheel 4 times. Not like I can't type that 4 times. All right. Here we go. Oh, goat. And boom. Down and boom. There we go. All right, goat. You're on there 4 times. For your 2 buy-ins and your 1 pack. Let's see what it is. It's a 6. Oh, it's a Spider-Man collector booster. A Spider-Man. Superheroes collector booster. All right, here we go. We got Reed Richards, smartest man. $5.49. We'll take, let's see, is that 636? Yep. Bountiful Promenade, $5.95. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. All right, 3 Steps Ahead, foil, very nice. Drink 'em if you got 'em. There is your Mythic. And Doom Reign Supreme. There you go. And then your art card. Pulled a couple of decent items. Got Brian hit. All right, goat. There you go, buddy. That is your first set of pulls. All right, Flumancer. Flumancer's up. All right, here we go. Yes, he got a Japanese Swords of Plowshares. When doesn't Brian hit? I know. All right, here we go. All right, Flumancer. We got a pack. Another pack. Prowl Stoic Strategist. Oh. Is that 0-1? It is 0-1. Okay. All right, pack. And a Decanter of Endless Water for $2.60. Okay, not the greatest in the cards. Let me take a look real quick. We got 3 packs. Flumancer. All right. Pull this forward. Pull these packs over. We're going to roll for 3 for you. Brian sent me some bonkers cards via Messenger. All right, here we go. We're gonna roll 3 for him real quick. All right, so we got a 4. We got a 4. We got a 3. And we got another 3. So 4, 3, 3. 4. Avatar. 3. Turtles. And 3. Strixhaven. All right, Flumancer. Here are your packs. But wait, there's more. Those cards that he sent you, were they cards out of the new set? Out of The Hobbit? Blech, Loafing Pest. Stargaze. Foil Common. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not the turtle soup. All right, Raphael the Night Watcher. Slash Reptile Rampager. And then an uncommon foil. Wartime Protesters. And Lost Days. All right, there we go. Oh, the mystery booster. Yeah, Commander. I saw some preview stuff online. Wasn't a lot today. Yeah, and unfortunately, I will be on vacation in October when my chance to get some of those comes around in the Atlanta MagicCon. I won't be going this year, so unfortunately, I'm busted on that one. So, all right, Patrick Garrett. Patrick Garrett for 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go with 5. All right. Sir Patrick. We've got a Safe Right Quest. Foil planes. How about a Safe Right Quest? There we go. 644. Nice. Pack. And a Quietus Spike. 254. All right. 3 packs for Patrick. And packs are putting us to the test right now, ain't they? All right, here we go. Let's roll for 3. All right, 3, 1. Hey. It found that little crease. 3, 1, and 3. 3. Superhero play. 1. MH3. And Aether Drift Collector Booster. Man, oh man. Them collector boosters are popping up quick tonight. All right. Here we go. Patrick, pack number 1. Don't Move Mythic. All right. Drink him if you got him. Shield Flying Car. Foil Black Widow. Let's see. See if we can get anything out of that. Nope. All right. And that is it. MH3. Ah, JD. There you go, JWP. We got Winter Moon. And a foil Sage the Unknowable. And a Janky Jank Arena card. All right. Aether Drift. On Sunday, I went to my LGS to chat about my pre-order, and he had a new box of MH1. Nice. Very nice. I know you're a big fan of MH1. All right, start. Ooh, Explosive Getaway. Okay, that is 403. It is. Zahur, Glorious Past. I can never ever pronounce that correctly. Reptum Mystic. It's like me trying to pronounce Pokemon card names. Right? And Sky Seer's Chariot. There you go. All right. There it is. It doesn't, yeah, it does. I agree, Greg. It does. Very nice. right, Patrick. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Travis Meyer, you're up next. All right, here we go. Oh, moving Stoof around. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Buy-in. Arc Bound Reclaimer foil. 2717. Very nice. Arasta of the Endless Web foil. 244. Is that 352? It is. That's the looks like the a vintage. Nice. Promo and a pack. Nice. Okay. All right. Once again, one away. So a buy-in. Let's do your buy-in real quick. You're buying. Oh, is that the same? Yep. All right. Let's get the Blaster Combat DJ out of there. All right. How about a Jade Mage foil? There you go. Right out of buck. All right. So your buy-in. Let's go ahead, Travis, and get you on the wheel. All right. You are now on the wheel for 2 more. All right, vintage reserved. I'm going to just put my head over here and grab one. And we've got an Ice Cauldron from Ice Age. That is a reserve list card. And I think the only blemish is that one right there. So nice card in pretty good shape too for if you're collecting things like Ice Age and all that stuff. Comes in pretty handy. I do, guys, I know I've pulled some smaller vintage out of here, but I do have some higher vintage in here. I just haven't pulled it yet. So, all right. Pack. Ooh, almost. There's a 6. All right. Turn this bad boy down here. Is that it? Is that in the bottom? It sure is. Strixhaven. Let's come on back to Travis Meyer here. We got Secrets of Strixhaven. All right, Berta, Wise Extrapolator. Sleight of Hand, foil, common. There you go. All right. Travis, thank you much. Appreciate the support. Got a pretty nice hit there, though. All right, Travis, and you are good. Heavy Metal, you are up next. All right. Let's go off to the side here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on. Stuck together. 5. There we go. All right. Heavy Metal got a Blood Funnel. $15. Let me see if that's right. Yep, right number. $15 for that one. Blood Funnel foil. All right. Mirror Superior. Nice. $7.20 on that one. Dovin's Veto, $3.28, pack, and a buy-in. All right. Well, a couple of items have been hit, but not a lot. Yeah, there's still some heat in there. So that was a $15 hit though, right there. So that's one of the ones right there, the Blood Funnel. Buy-in. Let's get your buy-in card. That is Black Cat Cunning Thief, $1.52 on that one. And let's get your name, Heavy Metal, on the wheel. Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? You're up top here, aren't you? There you go. Heavy metal. All right. You are now on the wheel 2 more times. And pack. Let's go ahead and roll. That's a 6. Teenage Ninja Turtles. Bought a scratch off before the stream to get that losing juju out of the way, and a Powerball ticket just. I get it, man. We do the Powerball too. Definitely can't put all your eggs in one basket. So I definitely understand. All right, April O'Neil, Hacktivist. All right, Anna Rennet, Temporal Apprentice foil. There you go. That is that. Okay. All right. Got your name on the wheel a few times. Got a $15 card out of that one. Not too bad. Got a couple other pretty decent cards in there. All right, pack out of the way. JWP Frog. Boom. There you go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, JWP Frog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. So we got a Fairy Trickery. $8.98 for that foil version. Abolisher of Bloodlines. $2.18 for that foil version. Pack, and a pack. All right, 3 packs. Move these out of the way and roll for 3. All right, we got 1. That's 3, 6, and 1. 3, 6, and 1 are your packs. All right, let's get your 6, and we can move everything down there. 6, Lorwyn Eclipsed. All right, and then 3 and 1. 3, Bloomborough. And 1, Lorwyn Eclipsed. I see another collector pack. See another one coming down. Getting close on some more of the collector packs. Ooh, special guest, Kinsale Cavalier. Nice, $3.90. We'll sleeve that one up for you. All right, Gloom Ripper. Tam, Mindful First Year. And a foil Bloodline Bidding. Holy smokes. There's 1 Mythic and 3 rares in that pack for a play booster. That is awesome. Hexing Squelcher. There you go. Very nice. $20 right there. Very nice. All right. Kind of made up for that. Brigid, Clatchin's Heart. Foil Evolving Wilds. And a Bloomborough. Keen-Eyed Curator. Keen-Eyed Curator Plains, foil common, and an art card for you there. There you go. All right, not too bad. All right, let's get that Hexing Squelcher in a nice sleeve here for you. Very cool. Kinsale Cavalier, we got you here, buddy. Along with your other couple of cards. It's not bad. Turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. All right. JWP Frog in the pot there. Here we go. Travis Meyer, you're up again. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go back here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. So we got a pack. Sins of the Past. Foil. 371. Remove Soul, 9th edition. 298. Adeline Resplendent Cathar, 241. Wow, on the lower side on this one, Travis. We got 2 packs for you, though. Let's see what we can pull for you. If we can get a collector, at least that'd be what, $25 to $50 on the pack. Five and 5. 2 5s in a row. All right, here we go, Travis. Let's see what we got here. We got Edge of Eternities. And we've got Aether Drift. Okay, there are your 2. I cut off the pulls at 150 because we were getting to the point where we had to start the game, Feldy. Red Shift Rocketeer Chief. Full Throttle. $6 on that one. Okay. Very nice. Windscarred Crag and a art card. All right, and Edge of Eternities. See what we can pull in here. Crystal Quarry. Crystal Quarry down to 73. The Sariema. 106. Foil, and that is it there. Okay, well, we got the Full Throttle. Yeah, what I did is I started high and then pulled out low. So what I'm going to do moving forward is probably build the game based on how many people buy in. This way, because, sometimes we'll get 200 pulls sold. Sometimes we'll get 105 sold. So depending on where we land, I'll be able to tier it so that I'm not hurting myself in the back end while not hurting you guys on the front end either. But we'll be able to scale it just like we did in the past. So that'll be cool. Travis Meyer. Yeah, a little bit. You're right, JWP Frog. A little bit there. All right, Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal. Now up again. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many pulls left? Well, let's see. So where it ends at Greg down there, hold on, let me pull it up where you guys can see it. So Greg Marston is the last one there. Greg Marston, let me put these right here for just a second, heavy metal. So here's what I'll do so you guys can see where it ends. Right there. All right, so Greg Marston is the last one. Oh, I already pulled him for heavy metal. All right. Heavy metal, we got a pack. We got a buy-in. Got a pack. Momentary blink foil. $4.95 on that one. And a vintage. Nice. All right, let me do your buy-in. Oh, there we go. Padim, Console of Innovation. 121 on that one. Buy-in, we'll get you on the board. From here, let me see what the total adds up to. Yep, 76. 76 to go. We're about halfway through. We're about halfway. Actually, we're right at halfway through. So, Drellor, thank you so much, man. All right. Yep. Name. Let's see. Heavy metal on the wheel. Heavy metal on the wheel.
Why did I know you were in there? How did I know that?
Who are you yelling at? Oh, mine. All right. There you go. You are on the board for 2 more. All right. Random. My guess says about 80 pulls to go. Yep. There we go. All right. Here we go. Ooh, heavy metal got an antiquities rack. Very nice. $20 on that one. Antiquities rack, and that is in absolutely fantastic condition. No, she's not yelling at me. She's yelling at the cat.
She's starting the guest room for like hours.
She's laid in there?
I don't know. I just got it. So it's like I remember seeing her.
Right.
So I go in there just to open the door. She's running out.
Of course. You scared her. She gets scared at everything anybody does.
Well, she lets me be in that room. I don't know how she got in there from the time I put it.
Oh, was the door closed?
The door was closed.
Did not realize that. Okay. 5 and 3. 5 and 3.
Jesus.
And your packs, heavy metal. Let's see what we got for you. 5 is an MH3. Very nice. And 3 is an Aether Drift. All right, heavy metal. Very nice. Cats are dumb. Price is Right rules I went over, but that's a nice classic card right there. Here you go. All right, here we go. Curse cloth wrappings. Cat has learned how to open doors without assistance. It seems like it, doesn't it? Oh, Pearl Medallion. Pearl Medallion, $5.92. Wheel of Potential. And an art card. There we go. All right. Pearl Medallion. We'll take that. Oh, tie on that bill. I see it now. All right. All right, heavy metal. There you go.
Open your door here because you're too loud.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm always loud. All right. Patrick Gary, you're up next. Do I sound a little different with the door closed now? I might have had an echo before. It sounds a little solid now. So, all right. Patrick Gary. We got 1. We got 2. We've got 3. We've got 4, and we've got 5. All right, here we go. All right, so we got a buy-in, another buy-in, a pack, Enlightened Tutor foil. I think that's the biggest hit on this end, 4570. Congratulations on that. And the Twiddle card. Oh, my gosh. There you go. Holy smokes. All right. All right. Patrick Garrett balling out tonight. All right. So, Patrick, the Marvel gift bundle is for you. I'll get with you on opening that thing. And I'm going to add in another Twiddle card. Man, Patrick Garrett already a winner tonight. Look at that. Holy smokes. All right, so let me add in. I'm going to add in another random Twiddle card. I got to do 2 buy-ins for you. 2 buy-ins and a pack. But we're gonna throw this in real quick, and then we're gonna mix it up. All right, there we go. All mixed up in there, so it's in there. And then that is going to get us an MSH collector booster. So the next Twiddle card pulled will get an MSH collector booster. So, wow. All right, let me do your 2 buy-in cards. Yeah, Patrick's a great guy. I agree with you guys 100%. All right, here we go. Activated Sleeper, foil, 147, and a Phyrexian Hydra. Foil, 185. Oops. There we go. Not too bad. Pretty decent cards there. My gosh, buddy. All right. So Patrick Garrett. That's, oh, and we got a pack for you as well. Hold on. Let's keep that up there. We still got to roll a pack for you. All right. And a 3. And a final fantasy play booster. He's hitting on all cylinders tonight. Rusted had that 1 week where he was banging it out. I think Patrick Garrett's getting his due now. Everybody has a time where they get their due whenever they play. Astrologian's Planisphere. Sometimes two or 3 people get their due. Tonight so far, Greg and Patrick. Greg and Patrick so far tonight. I think, Greg, you still got one left? Yeah, you still got another set of pulls left, too. So there we go. Very nice. Patrick, congratulations, buddy. And again, as soon as I find those darn sleeves, I'll transfer everything over into those. Very nice. All right, JWP Frog. You're up next, my friend. Boom. There we go. Everyone but Philly. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's see. Let's pull these here. And there we go. All right. So we can do 1. We can do 2. We can do 3. We can do 4. And we can do 5. All right, here we go. Pack. Oh, I got to put him on the buy-in. Soulfire Grandmaster, 340. You're also on the buy-in. And a Natural Emergence, 1025 on that one. Very nice. Beautiful card. Beautiful looking card. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. One good thing is all these older cards that I have, they're in great condition. Fantastic condition. All right, let me do your buy-in, and then I'll get you 2 taken care of on your buy-ins. Archmage's Charm again there. Where is that darn thing? All right, Archmage's Charm. All right, JWP Frog for 2, and Patrick Garrett for 4. All right, Patrick Garrett. Where are you at? Patrick Garrett. All right, and then JWP Frog. There you go. All right, Patrick Garrett for 4, JWP Frog for 2. You guys are on the wheel now. All right, so your buy-in is done, and we got to do 2 packs for you. 2 packs for you, buddy. Yeah, that's fine. I'll open them up. I got them. All right, 5 and 2. 5 and 2. So let's do the 5. Five superheroes and 2 Aether Drift. Wow, I got a lot of Aether Drifts coming out tonight as well. All right, so Aether Drift and superheroes. Afterburner Expert. All right, foil. All right, and superheroes. Everyone but Tristan. Daredevil, Man Without Fear. Oh, nice. Ant-Man Colony Commander. Foil. Oh, that's uncommon. Burp. All right, here you go, JWP. All right, Kylan, you are now up. Kylan 4, 5. All right, good luck to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Now we got a crop rotation, 380. Pack, Herald of War, that is a foil, 860. Pack, and a Curd Ape. Curd Ape. Had them both in, now this one is a 451, okay. Friday Night Magic, DCI. I think the other one was also Friday Night Magic, so I think I probably priced that one at 2, and that's actually 450. So congrats to whoever got it. So, all right, 2 packs for you, Kylan. So we got a 6 and a 1. 6 and a 1. 6. Got an Avatar. And 1. Got an Aether Drift Collector Booster. There you go. All right, not too bad. Move that over. All right. So at the end of the stream, I will open up all the gift bundles. That's after everybody's paid stuff has been taken care of. All right, look at that. Volcanic Torrent right in the middle there. 73. Wow, okay. 37. That's your Mythic. Drink them if you got them. All right, Foggy Swamp Visions. And then you got Faded Firepower foil. Nice. 2059. Is that a 341? It is. What a hit. Very nice. Look at that. Aether Drift does have some decent hits in it. Other than, that was Avatar. My bad. That was an Avatar play pack, too. Holy smokes. Let me go ahead and put that in here real quick. Man. Okay. I was looking at the Aether Drift collector pack and thinking it was an Aether Drift for some reason. But even though Avatar, in my opinion, actually has less hits in it than Aether Drift. But, you know. All right, here we go. Starting off with the Howl Squad Heavy foil. 561, we'll take it. Captain Howler Sea Scourge. All right, Bulwark Ox. That is non-foil. All right, Nissa World Soul Speaker. 2413, that is number 29. And then, Market Back Walker foil. Nope. $71. Dang. Okay. And that is it out of that pack. All right, not too bad. All right, Kylan. Decent pulls there. Good pack, yeah. There you go. Drellor 813 is now in your city. All right, here we go. Well, we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, here we go. We got, a Shard Phoenix. Nice. Nice foily. 1579. We'll take it. Pack, buy-in, and an Asterian's Thirst. 202. All right, so we got 1 buy-in, 2 packs. 1 buy-in and 2 packs. All right, look at that. A sealed, still in the package, Hedron Alignment. That's pretty cool. Number 57. I mean, and that's actually the S version right there. Still, I think it's cool, even though it's stamped. One day that'll climb. Wow, okay, 2 packs. Let me get your name on the wheel, Drellor. Let's type yours in. All right, Drellor 813, you are in. Okay. Bung. Bung, 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 bung. We're supposed to pull a pack for you, right? Yeah, I think so. Buy-in. Is it buy-in in 2 packs? Let me see. 1, 2, buy-in and 2 packs. 2 packs. All right. Give me a second here real quick. Gotta have my drink from time to time. All right. First pack. 2. Haven't pulled much out of 2 tonight. 2 and 3. 2. Foundations. And Spider-Man. All right, Driller, good luck. Silk Web Weaver. All right, Foundations. I did, Brian. I tried to take them before the stream now. Tiny Bones, Bauble Burglar. Remember Tiny Bones? Strix Lookout. And there you have it, Drellor. All right, got you on the wheel twice. Wheel's the important thing. The wheel is the important thing. All right. All right. We got Caitlin. Alex and Caitlin right here. All rolled up into one. Oh, that's right. We go to the edge over here, and here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Buy-in. Catilda Dawnheart Martyr. Pack, and Wolverine Riders. $11.89. That is the foil. It is 14. Last time I scanned it, it was about 12, so it's come down a little bit. 12.5. So there you go. All right, we'll get you a buy-in here. Excalibur 2. It's 120 right there. We'll get you on the wheel real quick. Let's see. It's going to be easier for me to copy yours because I can mess up that last name in a heartbeat. All right, there you go, Caitlin. You are on the wheel. On the wheel right there. All right, we're going to pull 2 packs for you. First pack. 1. Second pack, 4. 1 and 4. Laurel and Eclipsed. And Avatar. All right, good luck to you. Soka, Tenacious Tactician. Avatar's Wrath. $3.98, not bad, okay. And Lorwyn Eclipsed. Sapling Nursery. And a Kinscare Sentry foil. 60 cents. All right. Well, there you have it. Avatar's Wrath. There you go, Caitlin. Thank you so much. Appreciate you too. You and Alex. All right, Goat. What's the Goat got to say? Oh, let's get both of these guys highlighted. All right, Goat, you are up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Hold them there for a second. I've got to turn these because they are getting to the point. Let me mix that one in where it's getting hard to. So they're on the side here. There's my buy-ins, and then there's the rest of my cards. All right, here we go. Goat. Oh, look at that. Goat gets the collector booster pack. All right, Goat. There you go. An offer you can't refuse. 310. A buy-in. An insatiable avarice. And a pack. Look at that. Oh, man, it'd been a vintage. See? We're always like one away from getting all 5 different cards. That's crazy. So, all right. So I got a pack here for you. I'll pull that as I get your pack pulled for you. Twiddle card. That is the third one. This one goes out. That one does not go into the fund. Only the first 2 go into the fund. So as far as getting another Twiddle sleeve and all that stuff. So, all right, buy-in. Pull from here. All right. Frogmite foil. 112. That's your buy-in. Goat, let's get you on the wheel. There you go, buddy. 2 more times on the wheel. All right. And a pack. Let's roll for your pack. And that is a 2. At the bottom, it is. Avatar. Avatar. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, Abandoned Air Temple. There you go. 559. Not bad. Cruel Administrator. And a Twiddle card. Twiddler card. For battles and pull games. All right. And then there we go. Collector pack for you. Congratulations on the collector pack. Here we go. All right. The Mighty Thor Jane Foster foil. Killmonger Ruthless Usurper. Castle Doom. Heaven Sent Marvel. That is Archangel of Thune. Non-foil. That is 1622. We'll take it. And Scientist Supreme of AIM. There you go. 42. Not too bad. For a free pack. Well, I can't say free, I guess. $8 pack. So, Lost Nom Nom. Welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you here. So, basically, Sadness on the Stack. Is that all I had left for you, buddy? Let me take a look. Let me take a look here. Yeah, so, okay. Yep. All right, all good. I get you, brother. I get you, brother. All right. All right, so, this is going in here. All right, so this is how it works, Lost Nom Nom. On the nights that I do a pull game, I usually send out a whole bunch of information regarding it. As long as I have you on Discord or on Facebook, usually I send out an ad and a whole bunch of personal messages just to remind everybody that the pull game is coming. So you go online, you buy a 5-pack of pulls or single pulls. But if you buy a 5-pack, you get your name on the wheel. The wheel goes towards everything that gets pulled at the end of the night. That means there are 12 prizes on the wheel, starting with the Mox Amber tonight. So the Mox Amber is the big hit tonight. And then it goes, it tapers down from there. But in the pull game, you pull up to $40, $45, $50 cards sometimes as well. And then it's a lot of fun. You get, if you'll watch for a few minutes, a lot of it'll be self-explanatory. So, like, for example, here, Genesis got a 5, and then he bought an extra one. So he got 6 pulls. So we got 5, which gave him his name on the wheel, plus he gets 3 pulls. Those pulls are pulled out of this box. On this side are pulls. On this side are buy-in cards. All right, so what you do is, the wheel. Did I, let's see. Goat. I already put goat on the wheel. Let me flip on back so you guys can. Goat is down there at the bottom. He is on the wheel. Yeah. No, I have to close the game at a certain point because then I would be adding in more cards. It would make sense. I could overdo the cards. I could do, hey, here's 300 cards. Buy as many as you want. But if I put in too many cards, of different values, it's possible that some people won't get, $8, $9, $10, $15 cards. They'll only get $2, $3, and $4 cards. So I try to make sure that I make the game exactly or 1 or 2 cards more than the number of people that buy in. All right, so now Genesis Nightmare has 3 pulls. Let's pull 3 packs for him. 1, hey, what's going on, Coach? 2, and 3. So here's 3 mystery pulls. I'm going to flip them around and show you what they are. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, gotcha, Greg. All right, so here is a vintage reserve list pull. So I have a box next to me with nothing but, in my opinion, what are vintage and reserve list cards, okay? Reserve list cards are obvious. They're any cards that are on the reserve list. If I have them, they're in here. Vintage, to me, goes all the way up to Stronghold, which is the first set where I think they started using color rarity symbols, where they were actually colored gold and all that stuff. So anything before that can be in here if I have it. So that I'll pull a card from there. This one, I forget the name of this one. Emergence Zone, very nice. And then a buy-in. Okay, now a buy-in gets you a free card. It's just $1 to $2 card, and it gets your name on the wheel. Your name on the wheel goes towards the big prizes at the end of the night. So Govern the Guildless foil is $1.25. So that one fell in. We'll put his name on the list in just a second. We will pull a vintage reserve list card. And here it is. It is Mana Barbs. Mana Barbs from, that is going to be revised. So let's go into revised edition. That's a $5.12. Look at how gorgeous those edges are. Look at that. That is a revised, and it's at one point it was 3.5. Now it's 5.5. So it's gone up a little bit. So there you go. Nice little Mana Barbs. That's a great card. I used to love playing that card. All right. That is your vintage reserve list card. Your buy-in gets your name on the wheel twice. All right. Genesis. Instead of typing your name, let me go up here and find you real quick. Genesis Nightmare. Right here. All right. Now come down here. 1, 2. All right. Your name's on the wheel twice. Close it out and back to the game. All right. So we got the buy-in, vintage reserve list, and 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's it. All right. Only 3 pulls on that one. So. Oh, you have Mana Barbs in your mono red deck. Very cool. Wait, there we go. Now the one, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're not looking for that. So I try to make it fair to make sure that everybody's getting, at least has an opportunity to get some value in the game. So, all right, Rusted, you are up. So we got Genesis, we got Rusted, and Rusted Infection. Here we go. All right, 5 pulls for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. We got a buy-in. We got a Path Razor of Ulamog DCI promo card. Opt. There you go, 725. And another buy-in. Rusted with 6 name buy-ins. So let me get his 3 cards here. Yes, if you buy 5, you get a wheel spot. Yep, that's what I was saying. All right, Perilous Mirror. Is that the right one? 476? No, 192. That's 192. There you go, 142 for the foil version. Hound of Grizzlebrand, foil. 122. And the Assault and Battery. These are all consolation cards for getting buy-ins. Your buy-in gets you 2 names on the wheel so that you can get good stuff at the end of the game. So that's the whole point, is to get to the end of the game with a bunch of wheel spots so you can get the big stuff. All right, let's see here. We got Rusted. I'm not typing his name 6 times, so let me find his Rusted Infection. Did I go past him already? No. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There's the 3 from the 3 that he purchased. So you got 3 and 3. There you go. Name on 6 times right there for all your buy-ins. There we go. And Rusted, I'll put this stuff in your bag. Rusted is wheel heavy, yep. All right. Next up is Flumancer. Flumancer going for 5. Let me highlight him real quick. We are nearing the end, folks. We're down to what, the last 35 after this. 1, 2, 3. Come on now. On, so nobody sees what I pulled. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, Flumancer. Oh, another vintage. Vintage. Yes, I am. Sometimes my kidney thing, I get exhausted. And if I get exhausted, I get worn down and I've got to rest. I've got my biopsy is coming up next month to see how my kidney's doing. If I overexert myself and do too much and whatnot. So it just, there's a lot that I go through with the medication and all that stuff. So, because I take a steroid, then I take something that offsets the steroid. So it's kind of crazy. Saito Shape. 215. Reiterate. There we go. 1864. Inti Seneschal of the Sun. 257. So there you go. A nice little $18 card with Iterate there. We got you a vintage we're going to pull real quick. So let's pull that. All right. Look over here. All right. Here's your card. It is Energy Bolt from Mirage. Energy Bolt from Mirage. There you go. Again, looks like there's a little bit of stuff on the side. Some of these aren't the greatest and all, but it looks like that is a reserve list card. One of them golden cards. That's how they used to do their, when they would do their multicolors, they'd have this golden border. So, and then we do a pack. All right, 6. Boom. Hold over. Spider-Man. All right, Flumancer, let's see what we can pull for ya. I think there is a few nice bangers in the vintage box waiting to hit. We did hit a, wasn't it a rack from Antiquities, $20 card earlier tonight. Sandman Shifting Scoundrel. Spider-Woman, Stunning Savior. Honestly, missed the gold. Yeah, I know it. See, that's vintage. A lot of people, you know, they harp on, who cares about vintage? I want the stuff, you know, because a lot of people want to, I guess, get into tournaments and everything. nowadays and whatnot. But man, I miss the old stylings and the old blocks. You know, they got to bring back the blocks, I think. But you know, now that we're UB and everything, we're never going to get blocks back and all that stuff. So I'll show you after the stream. I'll show you a couple of cards that I've got in the actual vintage box. All right, Steve P. Steve P for 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. So we got a pack for Steve. We got a buy-in for Steve. We got a pack for Steve. We got a Monvoli Acid Moss foil, $15.99. 15. That's the time spiral version of it too. $15.99. This thing's been increasing in value here recently. And Gwenna Eyes of Gaia. Or Gaia. $462 right there. So, all right, buy-in. Homelands Remastered in 27. Champions of the Perfect. That is your buy-in card. Let's get you on the wheel, Steve P. All right, there you go. You're on the wheel twice. All right, and then 2 packs for you. And we got a 6. Man, we're heavy on the 6 tonight. 6 and a 6 again. Holy smokes. All right. Oh, turn it this way so y'all can see me pulling. So we've got Tarkir, Dragonstorm, and Aether Drift. Play booster. All right, Tarkir first. I have some. The box of Homelands goes for like $500 now. Kind of hard to justify. But I might. Fallen Empires, I'm not sure what it's at. Revival of the Ancestors. I have thought about getting those. I've got loose packs. I agree, Sebastian. I completely agree. Old school. You know, there's a thing on YouTube where when you scroll through, there's a guy, I think his name is Timmy the Sorcerer or something like that. And he does these polls every day on alpha, beta, and, you know, different arts from history of arts for certain cards. And alpha and beta are the ones that always win. So, River Churn Monument. And that is it. Oh, did I have? I did. Steve P. All right. Rusted Infection next. And let's see here. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Have you ever had a number? Yeah, I have. And when I do it, I just roll again. It's not in a pull game. I usually fill it enough because there's usually only 40 to 60 packs that get pulled in a pull game. And if I have about 20 in each slot, I'm going to cover that easy. But there's been times when we did after parties where people bought and stuff off the regular stuff. So I'm going to buy in. Another buy-in. My God, Rusted. Sun Crusher. Foil, $269. A pack. And another pack. There we go. All right. Give me just a second, folks. I got 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Actually, you have 26 in there because of the the extra stuff I put in there. So hang on, I'm going to throw an extra card in there. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Mix in a couple extra cards for you guys. Since I put in the extra stuff, I got to make sure I have enough cards in there to cover them. So, all right, cool. So we got plenty in there now. 2 buy-ins. So let me get your 2 cards. Do you happen to have a Baron Sengir from Homeland? Yes, I have a couple. And they are in the actual vintage thing box. Demilich foil. 114. All right. There's your 2 buy-ins. Let's get you on the wheel 4 times, Rusted. All right. That's for your 2 buy-ins. And then we'll do your 2 packs. All right. First roll is a 5. Second roll is a 2. All right. Pull a 5 real quick. We got Strixhaven Play Booster. And a 2. Innistrad Remastered Collector Booster. Nice. All right. Rusted Infection. Getting him a collector booster at least. See, do you have... Yes. Again, yes. Okay. Yes, he was the GOAT back then. You're right. You're right. All right, we got Zafai and the Tempests. Storm Carved Coast. All right. Stock Up. I know that one at one point. I think it's like $1 now or something. Yeah, $1.09. And foil. All right. All right, Rusted. See if we can get your head out of here. Got Tireless Tracker foil. Grave Crawler. Restoration Angel. $2.99. Yep, that's the right one. Distended Mindbender. Oh. Distended Mindbender foil. That is it. Morbid Opportunist still in there. Remember when that one had value? 85 cents. All right, it's come down, apparently. All right, Rusted. All right. MTG Cards and Review. 4-5. We used to lay out the last 5. That's when I had a different view. But now I don't have that view anymore, really. So we're just pulling them now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Flashback. Nice. Foil version is at 115. No, it's 333. There you go. 931 on that one. Buy in. Mishra's Bauble. 284 on that one. Buy in. And a Cloud Key. 369. 2 buy-ins, though. Cards and Review. All right, here we go. We've got Guiltspire Avenger. And Hagra Mauling. Nice. Always a nice card to play there. All right, Cards and Review will get you on the wheel 4 times. Cards and Review. Right, there you go. There we go. 4 times on the wheel right there for you, buddy. All right. All right. Sebastian Royce. Sebastian Royce. Let's see what we can do for you here, buddy. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. We've got a buy-in. We've got another buy-in for Sebastian. We got a Bull Hippo 7th edition foil. 554. In great condition. Hang on to that one. Optimus Prime. There it is. 360. And a pack. All right. So we got a pack coming to you as well. Got 1 and 2. We got Flying Carpet foil. 159. And a Gilgamesh Master at Arms. Come on, this thing's scanned for me 100 times. It's like $1.50 or something like that. Trust me on that one. So, all right, Sebastian, let's get your name on the wheel 4 more times. Sebastian Royce. Let's find you up here. Here we go. All right, there you go. Oh, 4 more times. All right. Oh, and duck race. I don't know why. Turn off the duck race. Hold on. Wheel of names is off. Duck race off. There we go. Okay. And a pack for Sebastian Royce. Let's see which one we're pulling. We're pulling a... Oh. There we go. All right, a 6. And that is... that's a Foundations booster right there for you. Guess my Autobot should roll out. All right, here you go, Sebastian. Galta Primal Hunger. 87. That is an uncommon. There you go. I remember when Galta actually had some value. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the pack. Sebastian. There you go, buddy. Hey, hey. Sebastian, you're jumping all over the place. Open a Bloodthirsty Champion today. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, let me see here. Adjust my chair. There we go. Now I'm sitting up taller. Fat luggage. Fat luggage. Here you go. All right. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go, pack. Ghoul Caller Giza. Wild Mongrel Foil Friday Night Magic promo. 576. Very nice. Glistening Oil. 1389. There was another hit in there. Very nice. And a Swiftfoot Boots. 249. Not too bad. All right. Fat luggage. We got a pack here for you coming. Let's roll it up. 6. My God, 6 is the bomb tonight, apparently. Is that the bottom? It is, okay. Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Outlaws of Thunder Junction is your pack. Right into a Dino deck. Nice. Nice. Now we got Bonnie Paul. Bonnie Paul. Stoneforge Mystic. Special guest. 4024. Very nice. Fat Luggage. Archmage's Charm. 153. Forsaken Miner. And an art card. Very nice. Stoneforge. I should be sleeving these big ones up, I'm guessing. Like even the ones that are in the game and all that stuff. Wow. Very cool. Fat Luggage. There you go. Very nice. Very cool. It's not our first top loader tonight, but it is the first one we have put in a top loader tonight. Stoneforge used to be my favorite card game. No game, just card. Right. All right, what do you got? Genesis Nightmare and Greg left. All right, last two. I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and highlight you guys. And then I'm just going to go, let's see, 3 for Genesis. You know what? Put them in here so that I can't. One. Kind of holding them up because they're falling over. 2 and 3. And then these are left. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Okay. We'll pull from those. Genesis. So I forgot Genesis had 2. Okay. All right, Genesis. We got an Imposter Mech for you. 736. Nice. A pack. Oh, here's your other card. A pack and Spider-Woman Stunning Savior. 221. All right. And a pack. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Those are left over for Greg. Pack we're going to pull for you. Put these back here for Greg. Let's roll your pack. Three. Avatar Play Booster. Waterbender Ascension, 75. All right. And that is it for that one, Genesis. All right, then Greg. He got a tree. Greg Marston. Here's the last 5 cards. Flame of Anor. Avatar's Wrath. Pack. Summon Esper Valagamanda. If that's how you say it. It's 198. Oh, it is 198. Okay. And is that a foil? That is not a foil. Okay. And a buy-in. So you got yourself a buy-in. All right. 1 buy-in card coming up. Oop. Gets Verdict. Nice. 143 for the foil version. Get Greg on the wheel 2 times, sorry. Greg Marston. I don't see it there, so let's Greg Marston and Greg Marston. There we go. All right, that closes out everybody that goes on the wheel. Closes out everybody that goes on the wheel. So we will come back to visit that in just a moment, but we still have to pull a pack for Greg. Still got to pull a pack for Greg. So the box is done for the night. Let's move this out of the way. Box is done. Let's roll. All right, we got a 2. 2 for your pack. Let's see what that is. That is a Spider-Man Play Booster. Spider-Man Play Booster. You are very welcome, Nightmare. All right, Urban Retreat. And that concludes this portion of the game. All right. Wow. Wow, wow. All right. Let's get all these put back over here. Let's get this sleeved up and Greg's stuff together. Greg, congratulations. Patrick, congratulations. Both of you on your gift bundle wins. I will crack those a little bit later. Well, right now, I'm going to spin the wheel, and then I'm going to open some packs for everybody as well. So here's what we got. We're going to go over it again real quick. So let's do this. All right, so everything that we are looking for tonight. So we got a Mox Amber is our top hit. If you win the top hit, you cannot win the second hit. The second hit is the Hobbit Collector. But after that, everything is up in the air. So Aether Barrier, that is your foil retro version. It's about 45 to 50 bucks. Chaos Bounty Collector Pull. I will pull that tonight for you and check the bounty. And then we've got King T'Challa. I got to flip this around because this is actually the front. There we go. All right. King T'Challa, who then turns into Black Panther. Hope Enduring. All right. And then we got Urza, Lord High Artificer. Kabira Evangel, foil. The Hobbit Play Booster Pack. Now, all these Hobbit ones are going to be Friday. Final Fantasy Booster, Hobbit Play Booster Pack, Leyline of Anticipation, and Marvel Superheroes Play Pack. So that, and it will go from high to low. It will go from high to low. So, if you win one, your name does come off the wheel for that one, and then we go from there. So let me do this. Let me go ahead and put the wheel of names up here real quick. Oh, you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna type these in real quick. If you guys don't mind. Let's see, Mox. All right, let me type them in real quick. Mox Amber. Let's see, HOB Collector. HOB Collector Pack. So we do that. Aether Barrier Foil. Chaos Bounty Pull Collector. King T'Challa. Urza. Lord High Artificer. Kabira. Evangel. Foil. HOB Play Pack. Final Fantasy Play. HOB Play. Leyline of Anticipation. And MSH Play. Perfect. Wheel of Doom. Here we go. All right. Not everything will fit on here. So. Oh, it does for the moment. All right. All right, here we go, folks. Man. All right, let's do this. Okay. In comes the wheel. All right, we got everybody on here in the order that right here from top to bottom. Heavy Metal, Rusted, Flumancer, all the people that purchased ahead of time and obviously during the game and everything. And then we get into it and we got everybody's name that pulled an actual buy-in. We've got 12 prizes on the wheel. You can win the first prize. If you win the first prize, you are disqualified for the second prize only. Anything after that is up for grabs. It doesn't matter how many times you win. You paid to be in the game. So right now, you are all there. Need to have Wheel of Fortunate on the Wheel of Spins. All right. Good luck to everybody. We did 10 on the dice this morning. Or this evening when we first started. So we'll be shuffling 10 times between each pull. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And good luck. This is for the Mox Amber. Here we go. Brian Giles, MTG, hitting the Mox Amber. Oh my God. Congratulations, Brian Giles. Wow. Wow. Congratulations on that, buddy. Holy smokes. There you go. Brian Giles, it's yours. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Wow. Okay, so let's remove him. All right, we got Hobbit Collector Pack coming up. Hobbit Collector Pack coming up right now. I bet he went to bed, didn't he? Oh, no, he's there. There he is. What the actual? Holy smokes. There you go, buddy. All right, Hobbit Collector Pack next on the list. Hobbit Collector Pack. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write these names down as they hit also. So let's see. Brian Giles. Congratulations. Hobbit Collector Pack coming up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Travis Meyer takes the Hobbit Collector when we get him in. All right, let me put his name on the back of this. Travis Meyer. All right. And oh, no, let's go over here. Travis Meyer. All right, remove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is for the Aether Barrier. Aether Barrier. Foil. Rusted Infection. Rusted Infection. There you go. All right, Rusted picking himself up another card here. Chaos Bounty Collector Pull is next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that goes to Travis Meyer getting the Chaos. All right, Travis Meyer. All right, next up is King T'Challa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. King T'Challa. Goes to Flumancer. Congratulations on that, Flumancer. All right. Next up is Urza, Lord High Artificer. Going to Rusted Infection. All right. Next up is Kabira Evangel. Kabira Evangel. Steve P. with the Kabira Evangel. Next up is the Hobbit Play Booster Pack. Coming Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Greg Marston. All right. Next up is Final Fantasy Play Booster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. I'm handing out right. Drellor 813. Another Hobbit Play Booster Pack. Sebastian Royce. All right, for anybody who is getting the Play Booster Packs, please keep in mind this won't be until I get everything on Friday. That is the Play Booster Packs from The Hobbit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leyline of Anticipation. Going to GOAT. And finally, Superheroes Play Booster. There we go. All right. And that is it, folks. That is the pull game for August 4th, 2026. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you so much. Every last one of you. Y'all have been so awesome. So give me a few minutes here. I need to kind of do some behind the scenes weirdo stuff. Let me see here. Let me move this down real quick. And then move this up and turn this off for a minute. All right. And I just got to get everybody's name in here for the stuff that they won. So give me just a second. And done by 11. Yep. I started at almost 9 o'clock. It was like 8:45, wasn't it? All right. Give me a second here. All right. Greg got that. Sebastian Royce. Let's see, ley line. Who got the ley line? Goat. Let's see, HOB Play Pack, Sebastian. FIN was Drellor. All right, the other HOB is Greg Marston. All right, Kabira went to Steve P. Urza Lord High went to Rusted. King T'Challa went to Flumancer. Chaos Bounty Pull went to Travis. Aether Barrier Foil went to Rusted. Infection. And that is it. Nice. Chaos Bounty Collector Pull. And Hobbit. I got you. All right, got you in there. All right, let me put the ones aside for later. Got a couple of packs here. Let me see. So we got Flumancer, Rusted, and Steve P. Flumancer. I'm putting your cards that you won into your packs. Rusted. All right, and then looking for Steve P. Steve P. Perfect. All right. There we go. All right, so we got Sebastian Roy. Oh, Leyline. I got to put in goats. Hobbit play, Hobbit, and Chaos Bounty Collector pull for Travis. I'm going to go ahead and do. Hold on a second. Let me find a goat real quick. Goat. And we'll put your Leyline in there. Perfect. All right. All right. So we're going to do a You Build It next time, which means as you buy in, I'll add more to it. So I'm going to suggest you guys make sure that you buy in early. So, all right, put these off to the side. Looks like I got everything. All right, Drellor and Greg, I'm sure you guys will want me to crack your packs. I know Greg does. Drellor, I'm not 100% of if he's still here. And then I will pull the other one here momentarily. So, Greg, I'm going to go ahead and open yours while we're waiting on Drellor real quick. So. All right, see what we got. We got Doom Reigns Supreme. Doom Reigns Supreme is your hit in that one. All right, Greg. Greg. Go ahead and put this in your last pack here, too. So we got. Put it into here. Put this into here. Drellor, I'm pretty sure he's here, or pretty sure he'll want me to open his. So let me go ahead and open it real quick. And I have Drellor here. Drellor, there we go. All right. Drellor. That's fine. You got it. You got the box and the die, I'm sure, correct? Edgar, King of Figaro. Here you go, Drellor. Put the thing in front there. All right. There's a take care. Let me go ahead and do the Chaos Collector pull for Travis real quick. Don't have to open land pack if there is. Okay. Oh. I have to swap out all this stuff. All right, give me a second here. I only have 2 of these at the moment. I'm trying to procure another one for a decent price. And I've got to, I'm going to show you this real quick. I've got to pull all the stuff out from tonight and put the collector packs back in here for the Chaos pools. Because I use the Chaos Collector Dragon's Den to do all this. So you guys can kind of see behind the scenes. Here, I'll switch this over so you can see what I'm doing. So I pulled everything out. And I pulled everything out of each slot before I did the the install of the game stuff. So. All right. Row number 1. Row number 2. All right. Row number 3. Row number 4.